So this is the same screen where we left, and you see here. Okay, activity log. The migrate item was succeeded 6 minutes before, right? Great. So here it is. All the steps were successful now. Now let's go to, you see here Azure VM creation was successful. So that means we can really go to the virtual machine and check. You see here exactly the same name, like the on-premise one. CentOS 7, right? Which we migrated. CentOS 7. Let me name directly from here. From my, I don't have to go to multiple portal now.
So, Panju, there are no IP overlaps, right here?
Because no, it's the same subnet, right?
Yeah, same.
So obviously it will not create. It will create its own new IP. So if you see here, what is that? Okay, let's go to VM.
VNet, yeah. Okay.
So you see, it has no public IP, but it has got a because we created in the VNet 10.0.0.5. You see, it has a and this has got a 4. You see here.
Yeah. Understood.
So this is the new one. So, but I cannot reach it directly. You see, I cannot because this is this private VM.
Private, yeah.
I can, so I have to obviously join to this one first.
Okay.
Okay, and it has got a public IP. Normally, it will act as a kind of bastion host. So SSH minus I is this one is the VM, and let me why means all these texts are so small and it's not like that's why this I use a different one. I just refreshed my laptop. I used a different terminal I have not installed, and it's not why it is not able to. It's very small, right? What is happening? This let me close it. Can you see it now? Better text now. Okay. This is the IP address. So this command we can log in. So you see here Azure user test VM1. I logged in, right? Guys, can you confirm if you are there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So now this is I logged in now, but I have to log into this 5, right? And let me see if I have to, because it was having a different. So SSH root, not root. It was what are the login ID I kept on premise? pnic, I believe, at 10.0.0.5. Yes. You see, okay. So whatever login ID I kept it on premise, the same thing. Okay. And this is the local host. So this, what is that? Right? And this is done as you. So I have not kept anything actually on this. This is a simple test text. Okay. So, and I migrated it from on-premise to Azure. This concludes the demo because now we logged in. Okay. And this is I logged in using my own username. So if you do exit, you're still in a test VM, you see. And so it is from the cloud VM. Maybe you can visualize this. This test VM is a bastion host. From there, I SSH'd using my username and the private IP address and using a password. So I'm inside VM now. Then it is a cloud VM now. Got it? We assign, we will see maybe how we can assign it. So this is normally it's the right way to do because we want to have a front end load balancer to here rather than exposing it to outside.
So if we want to change the OS disk, like if you want to add some CPUs, vCPUs, or memory.
Yeah, you can always do that, right? You can just restart and change the machine type, change the machine type.
Okay.
Tier size, you can always do that. And let me do that. So let me input init 0. So it is now stopped. I did an init 0 on the VM so that it is stopped. This is still running. It will take some time. I could stop from here too, but I think it will take some time because I did directly a command, give a command from the US. So sorry, from the OS. So this will take some time to recognize that it is a stopped VM now. Refresh. As long as it's not stopping, like I cannot change the. Stopped, right? So services open here. Network connect configurations. Okay, here we can actually change it. You see here. So D series, I have general purpose D4 to CPU 8. I can actually choose, I believe, this one. RAM all. General purpose, latest generation. Resize. Once you select, I can resize it. Resizing the virtual machine. Okay. So now it will have 2 CPU with 8 gig of RAM. And disk will have still 4 gig, but resized VM. Let me check now. You see now, this is B2. Previously it was different. D2. Now it is changed. You see? Okay, still 4 gig. 1 minute. Let's give some time. Refresh.
Probably because of UI, it is taking time.
Yeah.
It had taken actually 8 GB.
It is showing resize, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see here. So this is now, if we start it, it will take 2 into 8. Okay, now it's on. Let's reflect.